February is Black History Month, and On Milwaukee is helping to collect the history of Milwaukee's African Americans. And now I'm joined by senior writer Molly Snyder. Always good to have you here, Molly. So tell us about the Black History Month project.
Absolutely. On Milwaukee is currently collecting stories of local African Americans who at least a generation ago in some way moved Milwaukee forward. And by that I mean I'm asking people to email me, email On Milwaukee, call On Milwaukee, and say, hey, I had a grandfather that owned a jazz club, or hey, I had a grandmother that worked in this factory for 40 years, or hey, I had this relative or sibling that had a really great neighborhood organization. We just feel that a lot of Milwaukee history stories of African Americans are unknown, and we want to document them. We know, of course, the Val Phillips and the Hank Aaron and all these great stories, but we want to get more, and we're kicking it off in February 2019, right now, Black History Month, with the idea of having it launch through social media next Black History Month 2020. Through onmilwaukee.com, and who knows what else. It could turn into a book, it could turn into a show, a gallery show. I mean, we just have to see what we get.
Right.
But right now, we just want to collect the stories, and so that's where we're turning, obviously, to Milwaukeeans and asking, please, tell us about your, at least again, a generation ago, your parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, who just moved Milwaukee forward is the only way I can say it. People that contributed to what Milwaukee is today.
What's your hope with this project? How do you think it'll inspire people in our area?
I think it'll be just really great to be able to focus on, first of all, I love telling people stories, and I love telling stories of people who we don't know a lot about already. And I think it's going to be really exciting to be able to share these stories, and also to give credit where credit is due, mostly to people that really worked really hard in this city, but might not have been recognized, not only because history hasn't always been fair to African Americans, but also because they just, there wasn't the same platforms there are now. We have so many different ways to honor and recognize. So we have, through social media and different, smaller publishing companies where we can write books and on a local level and things where now we could really get the word out, and it's a really exciting time, obviously, to get information out there about all things, including Milwaukee's Black history.
And how did this idea come about? I mean, such a great idea, by the way.
I was very inspired by a man who a lot of people in the city know very well and love. His name is Judge Derek Mosley, and he's a judge here in Milwaukee, and he does this already on a national level. He does every day on Facebook. He recognizes another African American who was either overlooked or under-celebrated in history, and does like a photo and a little blurb on Facebook telling us about, and the stories are just so interesting, things that just we just didn't know. I mean, recently there was an African American woman who actually sculpted the bust of Roosevelt that's on the dime. That was things like this. He digs up these great stories. So I thought, and I thought about it in January, and it was a little close to Black History Month, so that's why we're collecting stories all this year for next year. But I thought, it'd be really great to have a local companion piece.
We do have to wrap up here, but real quick, for people watching and say, I have a story that I'd like to share, how can they do that?
You can contact On Milwaukee, you can call On Milwaukee, you can email me, Molly, at On Milwaukee, or just go to onmilwaukee.com and it'll be easy to find me or to find a way to email.
Important to recognize these unsung heroes. Thank you, Molly.